It would have been really cool to see some ARC troopers in the Bad Batch, especially since it's been so long since we last saw them. Outside of Fives, Echo, and Jesse, the last time we saw the ARC troopers was all the way back in the Clone Wars on Kamino. The Bad Batch definitely made me wonder what happened to all of the special clones like ARC troopers once the Empire took control. And outside of the clone commandos, we only saw regular clone troopers and clone pilots in terms of the armor variation for the clones. We obviously saw Cody in Season 2, and he was required to change his markings from orange to gray, but Wolf, interestingly enough, didn't have to change any of his armor design, I guess because it was already gray. But I would love to get a series that followed the ARC troopers shortly after Order 66 and just seeing them react to the newly formed Empire and what it kind of entailed for the clone troopers, because while we did get a general idea of what was happening with the clone troopers in the Bad Batch series, I still think it would be really cool to see a story that followed some of the regular clone troopers in the Empire. It would be cool to get an episode that focused on Delta Squad as well and where the rest of them were in the Bad Batch. I think there's so much potential for all these clones that we saw in the Clone Wars for the Bad Batch and Imperial era. It's a really interesting time period, and there's still a lot they could do if they choose to make another show or series focused on the clones. But I'm curious to see what you think. Be sure to let us know in the comments below what you think happened to all of the ARC troopers during the Bad Batch era.